Hey guys, I thought I'd post a video about this, about Kobe. I had posted about, I remember Chester Bennington from Lincoln Park. And I don't know, there's a different feeling you have inside you when somebody dies like the way Kobe has, or when it was Chester, because he decided when he wanted to go. And there were two different things for me. And there were so many celebrities that have passed, and it's so tragic. But guys, I just was thinking, I was sitting here reminiscing on my own as being a Laker fan, being a Kobe fan, and just reminiscing about it and thinking about how many times I would, if I knew that a Laker game was on, and it was especially a big game, even if it was not even a big game, I would plan my night around it. And I used to have a shift at my job back in like 2010 where I worked like at 5 a.m. And out here in Alabama, Laker games, guys, start at 9:45 local time. And I would stay up till midnight and watch the game just because I liked watching Kobe. That's how big of a deal it was for me to watch him. And I respected so many things about him as a basketball player, which for me also was because of the person he was. There were some things, obviously, there's no perfect person, but I loved his dedication. I loved you got 100% from him on every game, on every play. I mean, he gave his body to the game. I remember when he dislocated his finger. I mean, he's over there, he gets it popped into place, and he doesn't miss any time in that game or any time further. He has it taped up. He had a gnarly looking finger. His pinky was weird looking, and he gave himself, and he ended up, his body broke down. He couldn't handle, as healthy as he was, and as well as he took care of himself, his body finally couldn't take it. I mean, I hated it. The day he retired and got hurt, like, basketball for me has not been the same. I still watch it. I'm still a Laker fan. I'm still I see LeBron passed him in scoring, and, congrats on that. That's a big feat because of how awesome Kobe was. And Kobe, to me, was my favorite all-time basketball player. And he was, in my opinion, the best. I watched regularly. I saw Michael play. I watched him in the 90s. And when they were winning, I watched every championship. But I liked Kobe. I always did. And I liked his determination, his fight, his tenacity. And I love that. And people will talk about maybe an off the field or off the court thing that happened. Yeah, he made some mistakes, and the thing is, he owned up to them, and he moved on. As far as I know, he didn't do that again. He wasn't messing around like that, and I respect that. And intelligent. I think about all the times. Rest in peace, Rise and Shine. I see that. I think about all the time. I bought phone cases because of Kobe. My wife did. I had the Kobe jersey. Like I said, I would schedule it time around watching the Lakers games. Like, if I knew they were on a Sunday afternoon like today, I'm watching that. I know where I'm going to be is watching that. I never got a chance to see him actually at a game live. I see that, Teresa. I at a game live because when they played the Grizzlies, man, those tickets got expensive when they played Atlanta. But I liked it. I paid for NBA ticket or whatever that's called, where you get that. And my wife hated me doing that. And yes, Laker Nation loves Kobe, and I hated doing that. But I would pay just to watch just the Lakers games. That was it, just to watch Kobe and hear the guys call the games from all the way up from California. I loved it, and it was just, again, because of him. I haven't even thought about buying those the NBA tickets since then. The League Pass actually is what it's called. Right, I was thinking about that too. Rise and Shine. I feel awful for his wife and kids. And we're talking little baby there. That's never gonna get to know dad, and he's only 41. So normal life, even if he was 60 or 65 when he normally would have passed or something, his kid would have been in their 20s, even the youngest one. So would have got to have a big piece of his life. And no, there was nothing. I hate that. I feel bad for Vanessa. I feel bad for those kids. And I feel like, he was not finished with doing what he wanted to do for basketball, for people. He had so many foundations. I mean, like the shoes and he had the drink, body armor, just constantly doing stuff. Just an intelligent guy. And I think about how many times did he ride in a helicopter? Because I used to think that they got 500 mil. Money doesn't fix everything. Josh, I'm sure you're going to be, they never would have worried about money anyway. Never would have worried about it. that's the last thing they're going to say. Oh, I would rather have my wife or my family much more than money, because in the end, that's all that matters. You don't die with money, you die with family. And you're remembered by family, not by your money. I don't care about how much money he had. So man, that's not even cool. They're going to miss their dad. That little baby's never going to get to know dad. And that's the biggest and the saddest thing about everything. Yep, Luke, he left them money. Yep. So they're taken care of that way. When you have that much money and that much, because he's still getting money, when he's got that much money, the baby and the kids were in the helicopter. I haven't heard that. When you got that much money, yes, I agree, Brad. He said that when you have you'd rather have your dad back. When you have that much money, like Kobe has made in his career, they don't need money. Even what they're getting, if there's what the insurance is and all that stuff, he's made so much money, and that'll keep coming in. It's not going to matter. People are. You guys are out here saying right now, well, the family has money. They don't care. If I turn on my TV and saw my spouse on TV who had died, and they were like, that's how they went. I don't know what I would say, or how I would feel. My wife over here, like, what would she think if she turned that on there? Money. Let me tell you guys, everybody out there, there's a lot more to life than money, believe me, because we all can get it, and money doesn't make you happy. It makes things better, but it doesn't make you happy. And so I feel really bad for that family. And there's going to be news coverage of this for days. These kids are going to hear about it when they go to school, when they go to class, when they go out with their friends, which they're already going to hear about it anyway. They're going to hear about all this stuff. And it's tragic. They're going to hear about the Super Bowl. They're probably going to do something at the Super Bowl, a moment of silence. These kids are going to hear about it for years. And there's reminders of him everywhere. They're going to see a Kobe jersey when they go to China, when they go to South America, wherever they go, they're going to constantly see that. And it's just going to be a constant thing. For me, as a dad with kids, ABC's reporting that his daughters were with him, or that daughters were with him. Now, he has 4, so I'm going to have to check on that. If that happened, that's going to be even more tragic. I'm going to check on that too, guys. That makes it even sadder. I really hate that. And for me, as a Christian, I'm hoping, and I've seen some of his posts and seen what he's talked about in his life, and I truly believe he knew God and he knew Jesus, and I hope and pray that he's in heaven, because that for me is the most important thing. And if his family believes, then we will see him again, and I truly believe that. And it's not some fictitious thing; it's truth. And I'm hoping that we all see him, get to see him, and he's there now. And so that's awesome. But guys, I'm just sad. Like I said, I watched Kobe. I remember when he started. I remember his dunk contest that he won when he was just a kid. His cockiness, his attitude before he even did a thing. Yes, I agree. Kobe was the greatest of all time. That's my opinion, and everybody's opinion's different. Bill Russell was greatest back in the 60s, and they didn't have a three-point line. I mean, we could go on and on about all that. If you really believe he was the best player, I will not take that away from you, that you are allowed to believe that. So anyway, I'm just very sad about that. I almost, it could really make me cry just thinking about that, because you get, you know how you see like a movie star? Movie stars you see in movies, you may see at award shows. Basketball player or a football player, you can have them come into your home almost every day. You can watch 82 games every day, and you can see that. And it's something that you can feel like they become part of your life almost. And when you see that happen, especially people out in LA, the Lakers are worldwide, guys. They are a worldwide phenomenon, and people know Kobe. You can say his name. And it's so easy to say, and it's just mind-boggling when stuff like this happens, because you kind of are left like, man, it feels like a part of you, a part of your family is gone, and it's not. It's just that's the way it feels. And even with him being gone, it was hard to even watch a game with him sitting on the sideline wearing his nice suits, and it was just cool seeing him sit there and stuff. But it was so sad. So anyway, I know a lot of you guys, I see some comments just popping up on my screen that are awful. Some are supportive. And, it's however you feel is your opinion and however you want to feel. But this is a really big deal. The reason we're even talking about this is because it matters. It matters to a lot of people. A lot of people cared. A lot of people watched him, followed him, spent money on his gear, his jerseys, spent money to go see him. Like me, I would schedule time in my day to make sure I watched the game. I knew when they were all coming on. If I couldn't watch it, I was getting all kinds of alerts, checking on that. So the very worst, I hope and pray the best for his family. And I know they're going to receive a lot of support from all over. Obviously, money's not an issue for them. And I couldn't care less about that. And I know they couldn't either. I'm still watching the news right now and seeing the smoke come up from that. And it's very sad. And I hate seeing it, guys. I really do. He was only 4 years older than me too. So that makes, I think about that. Any of you guys right there watching me now could wake up today and be driving or whatever, and stuff happen, and this could happen to you right now. And you got to be ready. You got to be ready. And that's all you can do. Is you live every day like it's your last day. And I was actually asking in my college group at church today, what would you do if you knew you had exactly 1 week left to live? What would you do at that time? And I was like, and Kobe seemed like he was constantly ready. Like if it's, he was always living, constantly ready to go. Like he's living every day to the fullest. He's making the most of himself. He's constantly doing things like that. And yeah, I believe Kobe's going to heaven too. Yes. I don't know his heart. None of us do. We don't know what he was doing, and we don't know what he prayed on the plane or the helicopter. I don't know, but I really believe that. And you got to be ready too in your heart. And God knows his heart. He knows where he's at now. But even if that wasn't you, and like you're saying, well, I don't know what he knew, you know what you can know, and that's knowing Jesus. And for me, I just hope and pray that was the case. Somebody asked me if I was ready. Yes. Yes, I'm ready. If it was my time, I'm ready to go. And I wake up every day making sure that I'm ready. When I drive, I pray for protection, and oh man. But anyway, guys, that's just my feelings and my reaction to Kobe. I wish his family the best, and I'm very sad. And prayers and just thinking about them. And again, people are saying that his daughter was on there. I haven't heard that yet. I haven't heard that anywhere. I've been watching all the coverage. You guys may be getting different reports. Has anybody else seen that on ABC or anything about his daughter was? That's what people are saying. Yes. I've gotten people saying it was on another report. I haven't seen that anywhere. So if you guys are seeing that somewhere, let me know what TV channel, if it's CNN, if it's Fox News. It may be just local. I don't know what it could be. So if you guys are seeing that out there, let me know, and I would definitely share it with everybody. TMZ, as you're seeing that, Martine says. So TMZ is saying that about Kobe's daughter. We're going to look that up now and see if that's what's going on.
It does say that.
Daughter also killed, it is now saying. Golly.
Gianna.
Oh, man, that is tragic, guys.
13 years old.
And she was 13, and I was wondering that when I saw this first report, because I know his kids would travel with him and everything. That is just...
On their way to the Mamba Academy for basketball practice.
So they were on their way to the Mamba Academy for basketball practice. And I know, his daughters like basketball. They play volleyball. So it was daddy and daughter going somewhere. And also going to help, do the academy. Yeah, and think about this. Like I said, I remember when hearing Kobe would take helicopters to games to avoid the LA traffic, which kudos to you if you can do it. And I'm like, how many times has he flown on a plane? How many times has he gotten in a helicopter? How many times? Like I'm thinking about the Super Bowl. Those the Chiefs are leaving today to go to Miami. These teams fly on these planes all the time. And they fly in helicopters and fly all the time. They don't get in there thinking Kobe didn't get in there. He's like, is this my last time? But that was, how many times has he done it? You're not going to get on our thing. We get in our cars every day and drive them. We don't think that's our last time. Like, it'd be the last time I turned the ignition in this car. He might have known he was going to die. Somebody just said, I don't know. I don't know what he did know, but I just hope and pray he was ready to go. And like I said, so that's, again, those are my thoughts and feelings on this, and I'm all mixed up on it and everything. And so now the report is Kobe and his 13-year-old daughter Gigi have both passed. Oh man, I remember as like there's a singer in the in 1982, the year I was born, named Keith Green, and he died in a helicopter crash like in September of '82, and one or two of his kids was with him. And then I also I just think about that. It's like three of the family goes, and that's even sadder for me. Oh boy. Okay. Well, I've been on here for like 16 minutes, guys, and I appreciate some of these comments. And yep, we lost the legend. Clips01 says, man, taking helicopters everywhere. Nope. If you don't want, let's see. Erica says, hey, what's up? CNN reporting in a press conference. He did not say that. Hi, Tyrese. So, guys, if you're feeling sad about this too, if you feel like he gave us 20. Okay, whoa, that was a good one. He gave us 20 years. That's not how I wanted to start 2020. Thank you, Kobe, for everything. Rest in peace. You will be missed by many fans. Thank you. I'm the GOAT. Good words. His spirit will live on forever. I like this. Let's see. GOAT. Rest in peace, Black Mamba. I thank you for all the good comments on here, guys. All of you that are saying good words, kind words, thoughtful words, expressing your emotions. Talk. Lots of fans need to talk to feel better. Yes, I'm okay, heaven sent. I'm okay. Just remembering, man. I mean, it's sad, but he wasn't great in my opinion. He isn't Jordan. He isn't amazing. Okay, that's fine. You're allowed to think that. He's in a better place. Totally agree. Clips01. I'm a man of faith, everybody, so you're going to get that on any of my posts. Tyrese, good stuff. Good post. Anyway, that's about all I got for you guys. He's still a legend. Legends don't die. Hey, that's true. He's gonna live on forever. Yep, Kobe died in a helicopter crash this morning in California, guys. Oh boy. Anyway, guys, rest in peace. That's all I got for you today, and I appreciate you guys for jumping on here with me. God bless.